Kings and queens, your majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you are loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my esteemed subscribers. You are loved, celebrated, and appreciated. So, Ruto confirmed that he is a puppet to the United States. um of course, through their actions we know who our puppets leaders are. Okay, more than 90% of our leaders are puppets. That is for a fact, because we are not just saying these things, it's from what they do. Okay, the rules that they implement, these are the things that we get to see and say, okay, something is really off with this leader. I'm saying 90% because the Sahel is excluded. The Sahel is excluded. Okay, they are the only African leaders right now that are using their sense. So I don't know what's wrong with the others. Remember when Ruto visited the United States and he was hosted so beautifully, and everybody were like, something is off. I said that here. Your Majesties, I said that here. Something is off. Now, after so many years, Ruto happened to be the first president to visit the United States, not for a very, very official reason, and a party was thrown for Ruto. And Ruto went and sat on Biden's chair, and Biden stood by his side like he's just like a father and a son. You saw that picture. It is. Sometimes I'm like, how do our leaders think? Okay, now we know he visited and all those things happened. He came back. That is not just it. I tell you, when the US begin to befriend you, you have to run away. When the US begin to so love you, when you see the way they love the Sahel, we knew that something is off with this love. Oh. The moment the collective West begin to love a country in the continent, know that something is going to happen. So after he came back, he decided to increase a tax payment for his beloved citizens by 36%. Tax, like, it's not, there's no increment in salaries. There's no work done to improve the living of Kenyans. Ruto felt like the only way out for Kenya is to increase tax payments on the citizens that are struggling to survive. This is exactly what is happening right now in the motherland. Every country, things are hard. And it is harder because the World Bank, okay, or IMF, whatever you might call this financial body that is controlled by the supremacies, is always ready to throw money on countries in the continent, and our gullible leaders, I'm sorry, will go after this money. They don't know that this money they are throwing on them are traps to just tie their leg and put them in a situation whereby tomorrow they will not have anything to say when they decide to throw them here or throw them there. These loans are traps. All this IMF loan, World Bank loan are traps. Our leaders will not hear. Our leaders will not see. So, what is name? Ruto decided to increase the tax rate, claiming that that's the way out for them to solve the issues they have and pay back loans that they are owing. Okay, so and what confirms that something is really going on between Ruto and the United States is, what am I saying? Between Ruto and the United States. On the day this bill was being passed, okay, members of the United States Congress were spotted at the parliament. Like, you see them on the line. See, we are living in a world whereby Africans are wise now. This is what I want the United States to know. This is what I want the collective West to know. Africans are now wise. We don't just see things and let it slide anymore. Gone are those days where we see white men on the line and people are happy and jumping that is for good. The savior has come. Now people's eyes are open. Majesties, they were all on the line, and it's so glaring.
So let me get this straight.
And see, our leaders
President
are so
Ruto
shameless
of Kenya
that they don't hide these things anymore.
is now
it's
passing
so open,
or has made a resolution
Majesties.
for a new bill
I want to take you to the streets
that
of
will
Kenya.
tax
You hear from
the
Kenyans
citizens of
how
Kenya
they
up
pour
to
their
36% tax
hearts,
increase
we will be right
for
back,
the
Your
IMF.
Majesties.
And on the day this bill was being read in Kenyan Congress, in Kenyan Parliament, members of the US Congress were in Kenyan Parliament when it was being read. This comes after President Ruto was given a White House dinner, a state dinner in the United States by Joe Biden. And the bill he's passing is for the IMF, and part of this bill will allow the IMF and basically corporations to take land from Kenyans in exchange for payment for the loan, for whatever loan they owe the IMF. So basically the long story short is President Ruto went to United States, got a state house dinner from Biden. Right after that, goes back home, puts in a bill that will tax Kenyan citizens up to 36%, or up to a 36% tax increase to pay back IMF, which, besides the increase, they also can appropriate land that belongs to the Kenyan people. Am I getting this right? Like, if this is what is going on, am I getting this right?
Family. Can someone explain to me, like I'm a 5-year-old, why there is a delegation from the US Congress currently watching our Finance Bill 2024 debate in the House of Parliament? Can someone explain to me, like I'm 4, like I'm a 4-year-old, because I'm not overstanding? Why are these guys being so obvious? Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, Mzungus, what the hell? What business do they have? This is crazy, family. It's like they're confirming. It's like they can't even hide their white supremacist agenda. What do you make of this? What is this? So they're witnessing inside. And have you seen Ati Nabi has said, Ati, if what people want to demonstrate, let them demonstrate.
So that was it, Your Majesties. And goodness, but to tell you the truth, when Ruto came on seat initially, when he was elected, um, some Kenyans were hopeful, and this is what happens to all African countries. When a leader is being elected, there is this, okay, let's see how this one would work, or maybe re-elected. Let's see how this one will work. Maybe things is going to change now for the next 4 years, or maybe 8 years. Things will change. When Ruto came, he came with that hope. Okay, and at this point, he is disappointing those who voted him in. I remember that time there were people who were like, no, Ruto can't. Something is off with Ruto. Something is off with Ruto. But some of us who feel like we should always be hopeful that something good will come out from these our leaders, we're like, no, let's keep hanging. Let's believe a little bit that things will change. This time around, Ruto is going to be the one that is going to push Kenya forward. Okay, so some of us had little hopes in Ruto, and at this time, Ruto is rubbing it on our faces and like, you were stupid to have believed that I would be different. And Your Majesties, this is what our leaders does. Okay? They come with this false hope. They lie to you. They try to use everything possible. They use religion, okay, to make you feel, okay, I'm a Christian, so I'm going to be a good one. No, I'm a Muslim, so I'm going to be a good one. Okay? And we vote these people in, and when they are now there, they tell you, to hell with you. Just look at the case of South Africa. When I saw that Jagaban visited, what's his name? Oh, Ramaphosa, and they had a private closed door meeting. I'm like, uh-huh. And these are the two countries that are like the backbone. You see South Africa, you see Nigeria, you see Congo. Your Majesty, these are like the pillars. And these countries are shaking. That's why you see that other parts, like I keep saying it, when one angle is sick, all of us are sick. So when Jagaban and Ramaphosa had a private meeting, it was like, oh yeah, of course. What do you expect? What do you expect, Your Majesties? So this is the situation we are in today, and it's quite unfortunate. These are people who struggle by day. You milk them out. You collect taxes from them. You feel those taxes are not enough. You want to extort more so that you can feed your puppeteers, Your Majesties. You know, like I keep saying, Europe and America are losing the grip they have. Of course, when they lose the grip, they lose the opportunities to more advantage, to more resources and everything. So this is one of the ways now they want to use to still drain out the motherland. Okay, since you people don't want us to stay in the Sahel and suck out resources, we can use this way to still suck you out. These are the same people we see as messiahs, that most of our people cross the Mediterranean, risk their life to go live in their home. A lot of people are dying on the Mediterranean today because they feel like Europe and America is the best place for them to go to. Okay? There was something I was talking about with someone, and she was like, what France is doing right now to lure Africans now out to them is, okay, come to France, we have free houses for you. Okay, so they pick some betrayals from the motherland and take them to France, give them houses, everything that can entice other people, and then they put them on camera and they, okay, say, tell them, like, the Africans will begin to recruit their fellow Africans. Come to France, you have free house, you have free food, you have free. What is free in this world? Is it not the France that are dying now that the Sahel cut them off? And my gullible Africans will still feel like it's opportunity for them to japa, to go and have a good life. Okay? They still say this thing, and some people are believing these things, oh. And most people are going to leave their home, their country, and go and live in France, in the free house and free homes that they have used to lure them out with. Because we like free things. This is always our problem. Free things is not good. Why not work for your money? Why not work for what you have? Why not? There is joy in labor. What you suffer for, and then you see the fruits. The joy in it is fulfilling. But our people are interested in the free ones. So Europe and America tells you, come and live here, it's free. You go there. And the moment you enter, it's like you've entered a prison, you can't come back. A lot of Africans are tied in Europe and America. They don't have opportunity to come back again because the opportunity to return have been taken away by those who lure them in. Most are using them for trafficking. Some have even gone. That's how people kidneys go missing. See, we have to be careful. So I felt like sharing this with you today. Leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section. And I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others. Stay safe, stay positive, always, Your Majesties. Bye for now.